Good morning, everyone. Well, I guess Tracy has woke up. And I guess she's going to take the dog out for a walk and figure out what she's going to do about the next step on her journey. Is she going to keep the hotel, get enough money raised up to keep the hotel another night, or is she going out on the road again? Let's see.
Let me get a coat. Good job. Good job. Up. We gotta get us one of these doors whenever we have a house. Nope, I can't do it like that. Oh. I don't think the lock thing works. That's just what this bar is for. I think. Okay. No, we gotta go get breakfast too. Ooh, everybody. We're getting up and ready to be checked out. I had a really good night's sleep. I'm still exhausted, but we can do that later. It says I have a superior breakfast, and you have to have a coupon to get one. So I guess I'm gonna go down there and see what that's about, but I have to take Bella. If I don't, she'll scream. It's always been her job to just be right there, so now whenever I try to leave her, she just screams, "Ah, let me go." Oh, how do I set this up? I walked to the store last night and I got a gallon of water at the gas station down the road, and we are already down to about here. So we did drink some water last night. Oh wait, I refilled my bottle too. Bella! Bella! You got it? I think you got it. So we had a really good night's sleep. This bathtub is amazing here. Look how deep it is. I need coffee. So I guess I'm gonna go walk down here to the... Uh-oh. I just had the card for breakfast, and what did I do with it? Here it is. I have my battery pack charged, the phone that has service, I have it charged. for good measure, I'm just going to throw this one on charge in case I may break that one. And then this one will be charged if I find Wi-Fi. We're on the right road. I also connected with Gigi, and Gigi said that we're not on the right path for them. So, we're back to hitchhiking, guys. Dang it. I don't know how I'm supposed to carry my food if Bella is with me, you know? You need some more food, Bella? I'd love for you to eat more before we leave. Do you need water too? Let me get her breakfast out of the bag of breakfast. Go ahead. Need some water? I'm gonna let her finish drinking what she's drinking before I get her more water. Good morning, everybody. I know what you're saying, but then she'll scream like a lady getting murdered, and that's not good either. I don't know how long it'll take me, and she screams like top of her lungs. It will echo down this whole hall. Oh, you got plenty of water right now. I mean, theoretically, I would love if that's how it works out. But it's not going to work that way. So breakfast is, oh man. On the weekdays, breakfast is until 9 a.m. On the weekends, it's until 10 a.m. From 7 to 10. So I guess it's about time to go get some. I don't know what I'm doing with my clothes today. I look ridiculous. I think maybe I should stop and wash my clothes. Well, the other 4 things that I own. Have one more. No, I have all of my tops on me because the white one broke. And I have a pair of blue jean shorts and a daisy skirt. That's all I have. So washing my clothes while I have most of them on is probably not going to work out. Can you see the anxiety? I don't want to go. It'll be okay. It's always okay, so it'll be okay. I really feel like I need to cut my bangs again. Getting kind of difficult there. Because I hitchhike and because this suitcase is pretty much all I own. See, blanket, sleeping bag, home, the clothes, but I just wore these yesterday. So what I have left is this one. Oh, I forgot about that ugly fancy dress. No, I'm getting rid of that. What time did you wake up? I got up at 7. Got up at 7. I don't want to be late getting out of these rooms and be charged more because I don't have it. It's just going to bounce everything. It'll make it weird. I got up still so asleep that whenever I stepped out of the bed, I put my foot through this and tried to walk away. And I couldn't get away. I have a pair on. I don't have any long pants. I just have those blue jean shorts. My pants that were the ones with the bagginess to them yesterday, those tore, so I'm going to have to get rid of those. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Did I just put the card in my jacket pocket and then take the jacket off? I have a marker. Yep. That's exactly what I did. Man, I'm glad I'm not awake, but I'm awake. All right. It doesn't matter, does it? And with the phone and with cards, I don't have any pockets, so I'm not really sure where to put these things. Yeah, this whole outfit is nothing but cute. However, not very useful.
Okay, so I'm glad she is talking about her outfit, because if you ever have watched Tracy when she's in a hotel, or months and months ago when she stayed with a friend that she had met here on TikTok, and very nice lady opened up her house to her, basically gave her run of the house. I mean, this woman worked every single day, went out to work every day, and trusted to leave Tracy in her fucking home. Okay? That's a kind and trusting person to do something like that. So Tracy dresses a certain way. This is coming out of Tracy's mouth, not my opinion. Tracy has said she has to dress the part when she goes out to hitchhike, or when she's on the street. She has to dress the part, and she dresses down in certain clothing, right? Baggy, not so nice really clothing, okay? And says she has to dress the part. Now, I can understand not wanting to hitchhike or be walking around by yourself outside, or sleeping outside with belly shirts and ass hanging out and stuff like that, because then you're looked at as if you're working, right? If you know what I mean. And clearly it's not what she's doing. But when you say you have to dress the part, I don't like that. I don't like that, because that's like saying you have to dress like you're homeless. You know, like you're dressing up, you're playing a part to make people look at you like you're less than, I guess, so they give you money. Like you're gonna dress a certain way to get I hope I'm I feel like I'm not getting my point across. Like she's dressing a certain way to make people feel sorry for her and help her, when that's not really how she dresses normally. Does that make sense? And I don't like that. I don't like that you would think you have to dress a certain way to look like homeless people that are homeless. So that because she doesn't consider herself homeless. Okay? She's on a journey. Okay? That's funded by people on TikTok, really. And what I guess what really makes me mad about it is it's like you have to dress like homeless people. Like, come on. People that are homeless, that's all they have, right? That's all the clothes that they have at the time. And they're dressing and wearing what they have because that's all they have. And it may not be clean and it may not be the best, but that's what they have. And for her to say she has to dress the part, I just don't like that.
Maybe I should try to put her up there and just leave her in here. It is 8 o'clock in the morning, so it's not like it's an inappropriate time to have loud noises while you're packing. Man, somebody was running up and down the halls all night long. It was like 2 in the morning and they were slamming doors and running, blah, 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 blah. Bella, you want to chill here and I'll bring us back something? It's easier that way. Turn her some TV on. I mean, drowned out the noise. Bella, stop being ridiculous. You don't want to watch that, do you? There we go. Some comfort food. Oh my goodness, it matches. Check it out. Stay golden. Let's see. Dorothy. Oh, she's got dead bears on her shirt. What? I'm telling you, Rose got some bears on her shirt, looked just like the dead bears. She didn't know how cool she was. Come on, see? Okay, before I thought they looked a little bit closer, but oh yeah, I should show you what my feet look like though. It's not very good. Wait, stay. Stay. Hi.
Good morning.
Morning, Harriet. I'm waiting to see if she does start yelling and screaming again. I don't know where that mole came from. I've never had that mole before. I have to go a long way down here to get the food. So I wanted to try to make sure I could carry it. And I'd like to bring her back a treat. If this is like superior breakfast. So if it's like bacon and eggs, she's gonna love that. But if I can't carry it all back, I can't get as much, you know. Yeah, that doesn't usually last long. We'll see. And then turn this way. Oh, wow. They're redoing this hotel, so that's why the price is so much cheaper, is because, see, the hotel is being reworked on while we're here. Like last night, I went out to the courtyard where we are. I would have been informed. See where informing people comes in handy?
Wow, that looks like a nice hotel. I mean, I don't understand. Like in my maybe this is not in all places, but where I live, we have really nice hotels, and then we have what's called a motel. That's like a dive, and I mean they're like $30 a night. Okay, where your hotels might start at 80, 100, 150, 200 a night, right? Depending on what area you're in. But we have little dive motels that people actually rent by the week. Some live there permanently. $30 a night, right? And all these people that I see asking for money to stay in hotels, they're staying in like $75, $100 a night hotels, and they're fucking nice as shit. Is there not any little dive motels around these people that I mean, what is going on here?
So now we're just gonna go get Bella. And I don't care, service dog or not. She's about to eat under the table. Oops. We paid for the, no, that's just stupid. No, you have to, no, you cannot. See this coupon? At this hotel, you get one plate. One. And you have to eat it in front of them. So, no, that's false. Man, I really don't like that. False information. I don't know what else to do about that, Bonnie. I have it right in my hand. It's just the way this hotel is doing it. I'm not really lying about it. I walked in, the sign says dine in only. The lady at the front desk said you get one breakfast and gave me one coupon. So I'm positive about what I'm saying here, yeah.
Well, I mean, if you're one person, how many breakfast plates do you need? She claims she only eats once a day anyway, and the other day she ate about 4 times. So, I mean, what's going on here? What's the problem? You're getting a free breakfast.
All right, Bella, let's go to breakfast. I told him if I have to sit here and eat it, then I have to go get the service dog. I can't do it like this. I'll be gone too long. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Bella. Dog. She's like, I'm up. Let's go, let's run. I don't care. Don't care. What's at a gas station? I mean, yeah, she always does such a great job, and she's a wonderful person and has been here with me for I don't know how many years. But one of the first people that ever was on here talking to me before I even had people watching. This way. Look, you have to do this correctly. I don't have to carry breakfast back, so my hands aren't full. So Bella can come with me to do breakfast. No, this is definitely the control. Here, you're not allowed to leave with your breakfast to go to your room to enjoy the room you paid for. You must eat it in the dining hall. Yeah, I told y'all. I wasn't lying.
Well, that's probably why it's called a dining hall. They don't want people taking food back to the rooms and then you start getting bugs, and they have to clean it up, and food sitting in trash cans, and that was probably why.
I was not lying about it. Milk, coffee, this way. No. And Bella is being like, she wants to go sit down, find our table, and I'm not done. So I need to drag her through this with me because I wasn't allowed to take it back to the room and just sit there with her.
So now she's going to have an attitude and, talk shit. Well, that's what happens when you have a dog that you have to take with you everywhere. She could have very well left the dog in the room. I'm sure it would have just slept and would have been fine. I mean, I'm not really sure. She says that Bella is a service dog, but what service is she what does she have a service dog for? What? Her back? Her shoulder? I don't understand.
Now I have to work with the leash going up and down because she'll sit to rest whenever I get to a point where I just am standing and getting things. So now she could possibly just yank it out of my hand doing what she's supposed to do, which is to sit there. Ooh.
And I've not watched this video yet, but I'm hoping that she doesn't start complaining about how there's nothing there for her to eat and it's just a bunch of fillers and stuff like that because she's vegetarian. Tracy has a very uppity, better than attitude most of the time. You will see.
It's just the inconveniences that they cause to the disabled and handicapped because of their rules for everyone else that hasn't gone through what we're going through.
Disabled and handicapped, but she's hitchhiking across the United States, state to state, carrying. Let me tell you, before she had this rolling luggage suitcase, she had a hiking backpack that went from the waist to the head type deal, carrying shit on her back that hurt so bad in her shoulder. So, I mean, I don't know many handicapped, disabled people that willingly hitchhike across the United States. Willingly, because they want to, not because they have to. They want to.
It's okay. It's good. Oops. Sorry, guys. I can't carry all the things at once, so I have to set her. I still don't even have coffee. Oh, check this out. Look, if you want ketchup, all you gotta do is pick one up.
I mean, you would think that she would be so thankful. Free room, free breakfast, free everything, because she's not paying for any of this. These were money that was donated, right? But then, has to say stupid shit like that. Be thankful that you even have access to a pack of fucking ketchup at this point. And then if it was such a problem that they were all stuck together, why didn't she just take them and throw them in the trash? No, she threw them right back in there for other people to, wow.
So coffee and juice is on this side. And I'm going to come there to get that. Ooh, don't touch it. I got eggs for me, and those hash browns, and then those sausage links. Yeah, there's sausage links, and, well, I think that's it for Bella. But instead of being able to eat a little bit and get packed and ready to get out in time, then I have to come here and eat and stay here. I've never been to a place that's quite like that. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm getting really good at being a hotel critic. Service some of them because we've had times. Yeah, she helps me with my leg is cracked. I called you so I don't hit the floor and sit down and stuff. It got me out of a wheelchair to be able to do that with her. Bella's got the attention of the little ones in the house. Sit. I kind of wish I had more ketchup, but I didn't want to touch them other ones. They're looking nasty. I don't know if I want to touch these ones, but I am.
Wow. I just, You guys will continue to keep seeing the attitude that she carries.
Okay, so I have scrambled eggs. I eat scrambled eggs sometimes, even though I'm vegetarian. They didn't have a whole bunch up here as far as like fresh fruit or anything. It's probably because, oh no, harvest season just happened.
I knew it. I knew she was going to complain about the the food. But vegetarian, and she's eating eggs. Eggs come from what? Okay, so I don't know many vegetarians that eat milk. I mean, yeah, eggs or milk or cheese. They have vegetarian cheese. But, and there's, the reason why they don't do that. But I guess she says she eats eggs sometimes, so, okay.
I'm kind of digging this being a hotel critic thing. Secret shopper. How they treat us. So if you're like going into a hotel and they're all rude and mean because you have a service animal, people need to see that. People need to see the establishments that are holding like disabled back, back and not letting them freely live. Not this place. This place hasn't done that at all. I just think having to sit and breakfast is a bit ridiculous. If you pay for a room and it comes with breakfast, you should not be held hostage to eat it. Tell me how many of these mamas wouldn't have had an easier time just grabbing a chug of milk and a couple bowls of cereal and bringing it back to their room so that their kids can eat. Yeah, it's just rude. I know they're trying to wait for me to give her some food. I don't care. Ugh. I'm sorry, I'm not the one. I don't like eggs. Eggs have protein, so you eat eggs. I like boiled eggs. It's probably the only way I like them. Oh, excuse me. No. That's the hash brown. No joke. No joke. I just tried to bite it. It didn't even fall apart bashing it on the table. Review? You should be able to eat the food. Maybe I need salt. Like, that thing did not fall apart. Yeah? Wait, I just showed that. They don't have to tell you. It's posted. No joke. Yep, never been to a hotel like this that holds you hostage to eat. If you're gonna eat our food, you have to do it in the room. Or do it in the food room. I don't know. Never been to a hotel I paid this much for and had that either. Nuh-uh. I already went back and got her. She's here with us. She's sitting under the table where she's supposed to be. I'm telling you, I'm about to start traveling around and just doing hotel critic stuff. Because it's ridiculous what they're charging people for a night. And then we offer breakfast. And then you're held hostage in the breakfast room. Yeah, that's why I turned around after I gave him my coupon. I couldn't just leave her in the room that long. I'm not supposed to just walk away without her in the first place. I thought it would give me the ability to eat my food while while I was packing. So I have a perfectly good room right now, but I'm not allowed to be in it because I have food. Oh, this is disgusting. No. Now I know why there's water in the bottom of the eggs. It's to keep them hydrated, because as soon as the eggs come out, they dehydrate and start to crumble again. Yeah. Yeah. Here, let's see. Hash browns, do they crumble? No. They do not. I don't eat no milk. I don't do cereals. I don't like the fillers. It doesn't matter. No. That was disgusting. I'm not going back for the second part. I am taking the sausage for Bella though. I have coffee and juice. Particularly care. I'm gonna go eat at a gas station. Yeah, that was not okay. Good morning, Sassy. I'm being a little bit sassy this morning. Yeah, I can't believe you can come to a place like this and be hijacked for breakfast. And then the food is gross. It's dehydrated potatoes that they've got a bowl of water sitting in the bottom of it, making it soup until you take it out, and then they dehydrate all over again. Yeah. I didn't find any of my dentures I wanted to break eating the hash brown. I don't know, it was bad. Other than that, there's cereal, a muffin. There's yogurt cups over there in the refrigerator. For doing my work on social media. Get out of my job if you don't like it. I won't walk in your job and harass you.
So she considers TikTok a job. She is put in work. She said 40 hours a week. And once she got a following, she said she dropped back to part-time. So this is her work. I mean, there's no editing. There's no nothing. All she does is just go live and ask for donations. That's it. That's her work.
Yeah. Right there, Mark.
Very disgusting. Yeah, it's disappointing and you're stuck here. I've got to get back to the room. I have things to do that I would like to use this room for and not be stuck down here in the dining hall. Yeah. Right now, my hands are kind of full.
Stay right there.
I mean, it's just my platform. Donations keep the platform going because then it keeps me entertaining because then everything changes as it goes and I bring to everybody what I am doing. Yep, that's what it's called, to dedicate it and to put your life in this. And since I'm already living this, I thought that bringing it to you guys... I thought that bringing it to you guys was helpful and entertaining, and that's what it's for.
Yep, say bye-bye, doggy.
Bye-bye. Here, wait there. Stay. Yeah. Let me get your leash. Wait. I hope I'm allowed to... Come here. Hang on. Oh, the creamer out here is so much better than the one in the room. In the room, you only get a little one. Come on. We're allowed to take the coffee, right? Yeah. It has lids. Okay. Bella, this way. That's not the way. They're redoing the property here. So like my courtyard is destroyed. I'll show y'all when we get back to the room. So my courtyard is the dog walking courtyard, and it's got all kinds of debris and construction. Bella! Man, she is yanking me. She is not with me. She is pulling me everywhere. I don't know what is up. Bella? But all the hotel is like the ladies that were working over there by the thing, they're like, it's a service dog. And she's like yanking me down the hallway. No, this way. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Damn, the people coming up behind me are like, look, they're right at our room. And I'm like, damn, the people coming up behind me are like, look, they're right at our room. And I'm like, no, obviously it's not your room. How cracked head you gotta be. I don't have coffee in here. I do have some sausages for Bella. Go ahead, get it. Get it. Oh, I can't believe she was yanking me like that. I hope she doesn't do that all day. I know she's excited to be here, but... Okay. So let me show you the courtyard, but first I'm going to get some of the coffee in the room going. What time is it? It is 8:30 right now. Yeah, I've never had a hotel do that before. I grew up staying at like really nice hotels with my mom whenever we would go someplace. I've never been told you have to eat in the dining hall. You cannot take it with you. So that was the first experience. Hang on, I have to set the coffee pot up. What is this? It's a disposable one? That's how it works? Huh. It's a disposable one? That's how it works? Huh. Guess I should have done that. Can't believe that they had a guard there so you don't take your food out. I don't know. I'm gonna keep feeling like a privileged bougie princess until I have to leave the room. And then we'll go back to being hitchhiking one. Okay, it's all set up. That's done. Alright, now that I got that set up, let's take y'all. This is the coolest feature of this entire place. Kinda. Watch. Look at that. It's a huge sliding glass window. And it works. So this is what I'm saying about the courtyard at my room for the dogs. Say, okay, you need to go? Let me have your leash. Let me have your leash. Ooh, it is chilly today. So it's a bit of construction going on around here. Demolition. Yes, this is the cheapest hotel. Yes, this is the cheapest hotel in the area. Saturday night it was. But see, these are all like flower beds. They're just not kept up. It looked to me like the renovations going on is because somebody else bought this. Come on, Bella. Come on. Yeah, it looks rough. Yeah, but it is. No, it doesn't matter, Bonnie. I have to. The lock does not work. This thing does not work. See. No matter how you turn it, it just doesn't work. But they fixed that by putting this bar like that. All right, guys, it's 8:30. I guess I have a second that I could sit down. I mean, it's a huge room. The bed wasn't bad. It's definitely not the best bed that I've slept on this last week. That the last hotel I was at, that thing had beds and pillows of clouds.
Damn, she's even going to complain about the bed. And keep in mind, guys, all of this was free. She didn't pay for any of it. Now I'm sure that bed was better than sleeping on the ground.
Okay, I guess I gotta do the things. I'm not ready. Don't you make me. Yeah, it is Sunday. Maybe I'll run into a very godly person that will pick me up today, and we will commune by talking about the spirit and the journey. Oh wait, I swiped one of those good creamers. Let me go grab that. I don't got no more sausages for you. What do you think? What are you thinking? Oh, my shoulder. Yeah. Dude. Who are these people? Who are these people? These packs that they have for us comes with one sugar. And just in case you can't have the regular sugar, you get one pink one. No. Okay. Ew. And then they have a half a pack just sitting in here that somebody already got. So, I'm just going to open all the things, get all the things that are of sugar out so that I have some sugar for the coffee. Kind of a waste to do it this way, hotels. If somebody likes 4 sugars, we got to open 4 whole little packs just to get the sugar thing out, and then we're wasting everything else, so it wasn't beneficial to buy it this way. That's 3. And I hate wasting stuff like that, but it's how they set us up to do it here. I like this. You can tell that they're renovating, or else these prices would have been a lot more. This is a very nice hotel. It's a convention center. They have a ballroom here. It's huge. But because of the renovations is why it's so much cheaper right now. I don't understand why they hold you hostage for breakfast. That makes no sense. And why the breakfast is... It felt like it was like you add water and hydrate it. Almost everything there was kind of like that. The only thing that you dehydrate there, which works in your benefit because it blows it up, is the pancake batter to make a waffle. But everything else is... The eggs were gross. They were gritty. It tastes like sandpaper, the texture. And then, let's see. Bella loved the sausage. She votes that the sausage was fabulous. I didn't partake in that. And I do have 2 pieces left. What is wrong? I haven't been reading, I've just been jabbering. Probably wouldn't help with donations if you give the story. Oh, so I'm going to make a platform where I just repeat my story every single day. And I mean... I can answer specific questions, but I don't have enough time left in this room to give this whole story. Just everybody, I mean, I've been putting it all on here for 3 years, and the posts on here have been for 3 years. And so there's plenty of that out there. If you're interested, I have put that out there. But I can give a quick lowdown of the story. Come here, Bella. Come here, you have to get off the bed to eat. Come on, get down. Get down. Come here. I'm trying to make it where you guys can see. Oh, did your leash get in your toe? I'm so sorry. There you go. There you go. Alright, I don't know if y'all can see or not. Alright, ready? Bella, I don't know if they can even see you. Let's try it over here. Maybe that's better. Oh! Okay, back in 2009, we got PCS to Hawaii, and I was to Schofield Barracks. I don't know if y'all know what PCS means, but it means that we were a military family that got stationed in Hawaii, from where we were stationed in Missouri, from where we were stationed in Texas, and then I broke my back in 2009 after I got custody of my daughter. At that time, I got custody of my daughter. Before I broke my back, I got custody of my daughter. We flew back to Hawaii, and I brought her home. Whenever I logged on, I found those PDF files on my husband's computer. He had been there the whole time. I had been out of the state for at least a month getting custody of my child. Whenever I came back and found PDF files while we're trapped, because it's an island, you can't just walk away. So it's $2,400 or something to get off of that island. And so there was no just cut and ditch, because we didn't have something like that. He was the military service member. He had money. So we had to stay.
So she said she found PDF files on his computer. Okay, so what? I have PDF files on my phone. A PDF file is a type of format that your attachment, your download, it goes under. You have different types of formats. PDF is a format. So what the fuck is she talking about?
I stayed up until everybody was asleep, so that I could sit in the hallway between the two bedrooms to make sure that everyone was asleep before I went to sleep. And then I always checked his alarm for when it was set before I went to sleep. That way I would know that I could get up before him and go ahead and start breakfast and do things like that. Very aware. I did save that hard drive with all of that information on it. So whenever he ended up getting orders to go overseas to fight, I went to the help center there on post and I was like, get us out of here. My back is broken. I have to do surgery. I'm not staying on an island where I don't know anybody. I'd like to go around family. So I went home. I didn't go home. I went back to the mainland. I'm a mainlander, so I'm home. And in doing so, would you lay down? I don't have any more, Bella. Just go lay down. Every step I take, she's taking too. And after I got home, not only did I have custody of my daughter, but then I got custody of my son as well. So no income, broken back, running from spouse who's military, and we come back. And so I'm going through all of these surgeries to put my spine back together. I even have neck surgery. I have 2 lower back surgeries. I was in a wheelchair after the first surgery put me in that wheelchair. I walked into the surgery just fine. So after that, I've went through 14 years of the surgeries, spine injections, medications, all of the things you can think about, trying to get, the Social Security disability. See, before all this, I worked for Raytheon, I built aircrafts, I paid into the same system. It's just life was changing and we were moving a lot because it'd be in the military. I also worked at Walmart as a cashier, Taco Tico, Goodwill. I have done the jobs, man. I've been a bartender. I've been a commercial fisherman. I have done the things. So I hate whenever somebody comes in here and says, get a job, like I don't know what it's like. Oh man, I'm getting nervous. It's so time to close to check out. But after doing all of that.
See how she had to stop and throw that in there? Because she's waiting for someone to say, oh, well, how much will another night be?
Then they said that I would be on medications for the rest of my life. I had degenerative spinal disease. And so now whenever it's like high impact or spinal disease. And so now whenever it's like high impact or hard situations, then you get these hairline kind of fractures in your spine. And they can get exacerbated, just like anything else that you put more pressure on.
So let's hitchhike from state to state with a 60-pound backpack on your back. Yeah, makes sense. And then sleep on the ground and, all those things. When you don't have to, it's because she's on a journey. She wants to. She's been called to do this. I don't understand it.
But I was just kind of stuck in a house. I couldn't do anything. I had no support, no income. There were times that, like, when he came back on leave, he came into my apartment and was like, it's mine. I pay for it because I got spousal support. So he took over the house that we had rented, and my sister had already moved out with a girlfriend. But he took over the house we rented, and so me and the kids went and slept in a tent down by the river. And I would make fire pits and things like that, so we had warmth, and we had fire for light so that she could... so that she'd be able to do her homework and get good grades and stay on top. There was a lot that has gone into this. Right now, I'm about in the story, I'm probably at 2011. So there is a lot more years to go. Like I said, it's just way too much. Yes, the wave while we were in Hawaii, I was learning how to bodyboard. And so you strap that little short board to your ankle. And I was doing great out at the Bellows Beach, which is a military Air Force beach. It's a calm side of the everything. And then my husband came back and he's like, no, let me take you to this other beach. Just trust me. And he was very insistent. We need to leave here. We've got to get to that one. We've got to do it now. And I was like, nah. And so he brought me over there, and the wave, it was right across from our hotel. The wave, I could see the hotel where the blanket was hanging on the rail. And then on the other side, I turned around and the wave is there, and they were almost level. The wave and the hotel were almost level. I don't know if you know, on the beaches, there's usually what they call a seawall. So it's way above sea level. And the wave was almost equal to where my balcony was for my hotel room. Yeah, so whenever it crashed down, I hit the underneath of the ocean, and my head hit the bottom. My feet flipped over my head, touched the sand, and since that board is attached to my feet that just did this, whenever my body starts to lift up, it's because the ocean current is being pulled out. And so now this board goes into my spine where it was just hyperextended. Yeah. At the force of the ocean drawing back out. The tide was being pulled back out after that wave. Yes, and then that's about the time whenever I decided that this is horrible, and I took that hard drive that I found those PDF files on into the higher ups. As soon as I got to the mainland, I'm like, look, I've got this. This is what my husband is doing. Somebody's got to help me. And they went, okay, ma'am, calm down. Let us go look at this and examine it. They went in the back. The entire hard drive was erased, and they brought it back to me and went, there's nothing on it. 2 years prior to us being PCS'd out to Hawaii, I also had found suspicious activity. Like, here's the suspicious activity. I'm in the hospital getting a surgery so that I can have a tubal reversal and we can have a baby. I come out of the hospital, and on his computer, he has been talking to somebody who I think is 16. Everything on there says that she's 16 or under, just teenager. And I'm like, oh no. So I freaked out, but I'm on medicine. So I just had a surgery. I just got released from the hospital. I'm still holding a pillow to my belly because your stomach is kind of opened. All of your layers don't go right back together after they cut you open like that instantly. So I'm holding a pillow on my stomach. Every time I cough, every time I anything, I have to hold this pillow there. I don't know how I got convinced that it was the medicine making me think that, but I was definitely trying to end him being able to do that after I got out of surgery and was in our house, and I found that. So much so that another sergeant down the road had to come there and stop me because I was gonna elimination of the threat. But the brotherhood is very strong in the military, and they will back each other, and they're all out having kids, and you don't know which ones are the ones that are harming, and then you don't know who it is that is covering it up. Because I went in there with evidence after evidence after evidence, and each time my items that I would bring in would be handed back to me and told, there's nothing on there. Or you got some pretty good music on that one. It didn't matter. They were going to cover it up for each other every time. So the only bet is to run. If they are that strong, I had no way to just stay there and be heard. The only way to be heard was to be bigger and louder. So welcome to my social media content creation, where I say what I want to say, and hopefully I don't get a violation about it. Oh yeah, well, that was the Reno incident, but she asked how I got here, and I'm like telling you, this is the lowdown of my story right now. My phone is about to die, but don't worry. I'm gonna grab the other phone that I did charge last night, and I'll be right back on live. And then I'll charge this one so I have a backup. It is definitely fixing to die. I bet you it's not even at a 1% right now. If you would like to donate, please donate. It helps me on the travels. It helps me to keep bringing content creation to you. Like right now, whenever I leave this hotel, I won't have that fancy Wi-Fi up there, and I'm out of data. Data will cost me $10 more to add on to it. That happens every time I get on here and become a content creator, is it eats up my data. I have already put 10 extra gigs of data on my phone this week. Actually, my lovely daughter has done that for me. And I need to pay her back the $10. But I have not done that yet. And now here we are where I need to add $10 more in data. So it costs me also to become a content creator and bring all this to y'all. So it does help us to stay in touch. Whenever I get donations, it also helps me not to have such a hard life, and that way it's a little bit less on me to struggle, because I'm just bringing my story and my faith walk with God. I didn't choose it, but I'm here, baby, so I'm gonna do it. I did not choose it, but we're doing it because I ain't giving up. Giving up's the other option, and we're not doing that.
Alrighty, guys. Talk to you on the next one.
All right. I love you guys. Please, this phone's going to die, but come on back, because I'm going to grab the other phone and light it up with live while I'm trying to pack everything up.